Hi, welcome to episode 13, and it's feeling like a 13 moment. This is take 3, I think. Camera just died on me first time. Second time, I pulled a pretty. So, let's try this again. I'll try to remember everything properly. I'm Daisy. We're hanging out in my neighbor room. Yarn stuff's behind me. And we'll jump into this. I have an FO this week. I have some knitting. I've got a little bit to tell you about. So, let's start the ball off with an FO, shall we? Last week, I was telling you I wanted to step into my new year with socks. And that's what I did. These were my New Year's Eve cast on. And I finished them, I think it was Monday, but don't hold me to that. I love them. The colorway is Christmas Balls, Socks That Rock, medium weight. I did a German short row heel. I have a little pattern going down the side, but I'm not quite ready to share that yet. I wrote the pattern up, and it's at Test Knitters now. And when it gets back, when they kind of give me some feedback, I am hoping to push that pattern live in the next 2 weeks or so. That's the goal. We'll see if I can do that. But, done. I will say, medium weight, I went up to a size 2 instead of a 1. But they flew off my needles. It was like, bam, I had a pair of socks. I loved it. So, these are done. I've even worn these. Loved it. So, that's my FO of the week. Today, I am actually working on a mitt, and yes, it's that insanely bright. Can you, yeah. This is the Plymouth Yarns Neon Now. I have heard of some people having some color loss in these. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest, because they're not going to be socks. My daughter, has a hat made out of the first half of this skein, and I was looking around and I realized the kids didn't have any mitts for this year at all. They had none. They have hats, they have cows, they have scarves. They have no mittens. They outgrew them all. Pesky kids growing. So I sat down and I'm holding it double, so it's a little bit of a hot mess right now. But I'm holding it double to make them thicker. What my kids typically do is they will wear the cheap little 2 for 99 cents mittens, or gloves rather. The cheap stretchy gloves we all have and you wonder where the heck they came from. They will wear those, and then they usually put a pair of hand knit mittens over that just to give them extra warmth when they play outside in the wintertime. So I don't have a pattern. I just kind of am winging this cast on, with fingers, and I'm going down. My daughter tried these on this morning, though, and they are just a scoosh too long. So I'm going to frog it back, probably about here, and then put the thumb in. And I just did a backwards loop for the thumb cast on, and then I'll decrease down. And then I'll come back and I'll pick these stitches up to make the thumb. Does that make sense? If not, and you're really curious, hit me up and I'll answer on the thread. But this is hers. And as soon as my son figured out what was going on, he was like, hey, wait a minute. Mitts? I want some mitts too. So I asked him, do your mitts have to be any color? And he said, no, Mommy, I just want mitts too. So I went to the stash and I kind of pawed around a little, and then I remembered this guy. Can you see this? This is a magic cake. I had a whole bunch of mini skeins and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. And quite honestly, they were just attacking. I had so many mini skeins and I wanted to do something creative with them. So I made 5 magic cake balls like this. One of them I made a shawl with, and 2 of them I made tubular cows. So I just provisional cast on 90 some odd stitches, did it in a tube in the round, and when I got close to the end, I Kitchenered it together. So it's a tubular cowl for the kids, and both kids have one of those. And what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take this one here, and inside, outside, hold it double, just like I'm doing for these mitts. I'm going to do some with this. I'm not certain I will have enough of this yarn to do 2 mitts. I'm going to weigh this one when I finish. And if I have enough, then I will. If I don't, I will take one of these and hold it with the outside of this. And I'm going to have some Franken mitts. The kids are going to be able to play with Franken mitts. And I really don't think they're going to care, to be honest. My kids don't care about matching. They care about warmth. So this year they'll have a set of Franken mitts. Actually, I'm going to make 5 mitts. I have 2 kids, which means they have 4 hands. So we'll do some math. But I'm going to make a 5th mitt because it never fails. Something goes walking. So I figured if I'm going to deal with that, I'm going to cut it off right from the start, and I'm going to make 5 mitts. And we're going to see how that rolls. So this is current and a little bit of, I guess, future knitting as well. Crazy eye searing pink and Franken mitts. We'll see how far I get. I cast these on Tuesday night. Yesterday I really didn't get to work on them much at all, so I think I should be able to get them a pair cranked out fairly quickly. Weekend's coming up, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of extra knitting time. The kids have some movies they want to watch, so we will see how that goes. Master Knitter. Looked at my notes, sorry. Master Knitter, I sat down this week and I actually read back through what I've done and what I need to do. And what I have done is on target. I think what I have is pretty good. What I need to do, I understand. I did some research to start prepping for that, and I just need to sit down, I think, now and execute a swatch. So that's on this week's list to do. I have a rough idea, I think, of what I've got going on there. So like I said, I feel pretty confident that I can sit down and execute. Yeah. A little bit of shop news. Kits are up for the Pipeline Retreat and for the Sockbunny Retreat. The Sockbunny Retreat has a little notions pouch, stitch markers, and 4 mini skeins. You can order those and have them shipped to you. The Pipeline Retreat, you only can order those if you're going to Pipeline, and I'm taking them there. We're not doing any mailing of those. So, that's what I have here. A little bit of shop. Shop's updated, so if you want to go check it out, feel free. And I think that's about it. I don't have too much to tell you. I will tell you that next week, I'm hoping to get an episode up, but we're going to have to kind of see. I'm hoping to record Wednesday next week and have it up Wednesday night, but I'm not certain yet at this point. 1 minute health update kind of thing, I guess, as the Knitmores would say. I'm going through some testing right now to check some things out. I have some issues right now, and it's nothing life-threatening by any means, but I was at the doctor's yesterday, I was at the doctor's Monday, and I will be back at the doctor's again on Thursday. So I can pretty much guarantee you all day Thursday is going to be shot. That's just going to be how it is. So I will try to get it up, but I can't make any promises at this point. Please be gentle. Other than that, you can catch me on Ravelry on Instagram. If you have questions, please let me know. We do have a little, and I mean, it's kind of a little group right now, but I have a group on Ravelry. Feel free to come check it out. And you can find all the contact information on a slide at the end. Other than that, I guess I will talk at you next week. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, as they say. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. See ya.